And boom. Here we are. We're just gonna hop right into Noct. Really banking on not having to change any audio. But here we are in Nocturne Totem. This map is basic as hell. Not much going on. And for some reason, WAW is seeming really annoying with mouse movement. Kinda confused as to why. There's nothing. Oh. Smooth mouse is off. Even putting it on doesn't seem to help it very much. Oh well. There's nothing too crazy when it comes to Nocturne Totem. It's the first map ever. So you can't really expect too much out of it. But that being said, I think it's about time we kind of stop grading Nocturne Totem on a curve. Because a lot of people do that. And it's not fair to the innovation of all other zombies to pretend that Nocturne Totem isn't at best a C-tier map. Because at the end of the day, it's just not that good. Is it a classic map? Yes. But does that make it a good map? No. So, I know that's probably going to piss people off, because a lot of people like to have a nostalgia boner for World at War, even if they didn't play it when they were younger. It is what it is, though. I think it's still fine. It's a fine map. It's just not as good as a lot of people think. But again, that's just my personal opinion. And I think that about a lot of World at War, in all honesty. It's just kind of really bare bones, and it's good for what it is. But it's just nowhere near modern zombies. And by modern, I mean really Black Ops 1 through Black Ops 3. Because I don't know what the hell they're trying to do now. Kinda hurts my brain. Jesus Christ, though. This mouse movement's kind of pissing me off. Wow. I am definitely an aimer. Oh yeah, ready for this absolute 0 points? Ooh. So I think two. So do I want to open this door or do I want to try to train? I think I'm going to try to train. I think I'm going to go up top. There's also the glitch spot right here. But it appears... Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? You can still get hit up there? I'm just gonna fast restart. I don't see a point in making that my Nocturne Totem game. That was my own stupidity getting me killed. I thought I could, stand up there without any repercussions. It is what it is. I'm just gonna try to kind of speed through this. Good old Car 98K with its one-shot headshot for like 3 rounds. Although the worst part about this mouse movement is I don't even think this mouse movement problem is like here. I can show you. Like, you can still see the game. Here's my mouse. Okay, hold on. So, if I'm, like, here. It, like, jumps. I don't know why it's not showing it now. It's just being an asshole. But I'm sure it will. Yeah, like, right there. Just jumped. Like, I'm not even moving my mouse crazy or anything. I could play it more up here. Like, it's just not a smooth mouse experience right now. Okay, that's the end of the mouse cam era. And apparently my mic being unmuted. I accidentally muted it. We'll move this back to center. There we go. Okay, we've made it to round 3. I'm not gonna be jumping up to the glitch spot again. That'd be a bad idea. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of wondering if chat is only connected one way. Oh, wow. My stream is very behind. Not sure about the short stream, though. Oh. Oh, yep. Okay, so there have been people chatting in the short stream. I just can't see it on Streamlabs. That's fantastic. So I've got to have my phone open now, just in case somebody decides to type in the shorts chat. Oh, I guess there is the chat box going up. I just can't read that. That's unfortunate. I've got the most scuffed dual monitor setup you'd ever see now. Actually, it's technically triple. But whatever. We don't talk about it. First box hit of the day. It's the PTRS. Okay. What a spin. What a time to be alive. Okay, one more kill realistically. Oh yeah. No? No, I need more points? Okay. Okay. Oh, you know, if I'm thinking right, it's not even gonna let me hit the box yet. Oh no, it will. Okay. I thought you needed like 10 points more. Take a double bubble. I'm just gonna keep my phone off until I see the chat box move. Drat. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't hit the quick scope. That sucks. I would expected rounds to go by quicker. Guess not, though. Well, now we get the Magnum. Well, the big strat, if I'm thinking right, for this game is to just get the flamethrower and run around with that. Because the flamethrower does infinite damage, while simultaneously being terrible. So I don't know. I've never actually used that. Oh god, I see somebody is chatted. Hold up. No, this is Patrick. Oh. Hello, Rouge. Rouge Wolf. This is super scuffed right now. If you look at my, like, or not long form, but, like, my normal size stream, my non-shorts one, you can see a chat box in there, but I cannot read the chat box on Streamlabs for some reason. It's kind of annoying. So I've got my phone opened up on my short stream just so I can read chat. If and in case anybody does chat. This is definitely a work in progress here. Oh wow. Completely whiffed that shot. See, that one I can see. I can see you sent oof on my Streamlabs side of things. So I can read that chat nice and easily. But not the shorts. Oh, I guess your chat even shows up on the chat box. Okay. I didn't really know. I haven't tested it out much. Hello? Thank you. I mean, unfortunately, I already kind of went over my thoughts on Nocturne Totem, but I guess I can, like, double them down, because I don't think many people would have been watching when I said those things. But this map is just really nothing. It's kind of nothing. And, like, you obviously kind of have to rank it on a curve because of the fact that it's the first map ever. But at the same time, the curve can't be that high to where... Oh, okay. You're just the only person on Earth that's seen on both sides. Gotcha, gotcha. But no, like, grading Noct on a curve makes sense, but pretending Nocturne Totem is anything better than C tier is just not true. Like, it is nothing special. It is just your run-of-the-mill survival map at best. And at best, you'd have to rank it, like, you know, maybe a bit higher than Bus Depot from Black Ops 2. Because that's, in all honesty, its celebrity comparison is Bus Depot from Black Ops 2. Because who doesn't love playing Bus Depot? Like, just in general, though, I guess the fact that even then, like, if you buy this game on PC, you get every DLC for free. So it's not like... Oh, fuck. This is bad. But no, if you buy this game on PC, you get every DLC by default. So there's no real point in, especially nowadays, putting this map on a pedestal above even the other World at War maps. Because it's just the truth that all of the other World at War maps are better. Now, granted, I do think I probably still get more enjoyment out of playing Nocturne Totem than Verrückt, but I haven't played Verrückt in a while. But again, to grade Noct on a curve where it's in, like, B tier or something, that's just generally cope. Let's cope and holy shit, I got the ray gun. Let's go. This is why we play it. This is why we play Nocturne Totem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this thing will murder me instantly if I shoot my feet with it. You know what? I'm fine with that. I get to use the OG ray gun. Bought the Scott. Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Jamin? Dude, it's kind of whack that you have to have numbers by your name. There's no way anybody else has that specific YouTube channel. Unless you've made multiple accounts, which you might have. Wow, the ray gun splash damage is kinda awful. Thought it was a lot better. Ooh, insta-kill. Okay, Loki. About to get the Thompson, bro. All my homies love the Thompson. Yeah, no, that's weird then. I don't really know how the, like, a new number system works. Honestly, it kind of feels like they're just pulling an Xbox. Like, even if you had a unique username on Xbox for a while, you'd have to... Those dumbass numbers. Like, I know for a fact that nobody had the names that I was naming myself on Xbox, and then it still had me put the numbers on. Alright. Wow, Nocturne Totem really is just boring. I'm on round 8, and there's nothing I'd rather do than just die to end this match. Bro, what the fuck? That zombie was staring me down that entire time. That was kind of funny. Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh yeah, 100% it's falling apart. There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, you know, what do you expect? So, unfortunately, I mean, it's always been the loser in the console war. Now, granted, I don't know all the details about it falling apart, I just know that it is. Oh yeah. So now, I'm gonna have to do this, and bring up... I've got to make a new display capture for my short stream. So hang on. I didn't even think about the fact that I was gonna have to do this. Actually, you know what? I really don't. Because I can just drag this one. I have no idea, actually. I don't know. The CEO wants me... Yeah, no, I... Actually, now that you say that, I do remember that. Because the CEO really likes the idea of AI. And that's what's gonna end up cooking him. It's so pathetic, honestly. It's genuinely so bad. Oh. So, wait a minute. If I'm looking at... Okay, I'm gonna remove this. So, hang on. This is, I am mildly confused as to how short streams work. Because, like, on my big stream, it's letting me do, like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just straight up hide my, game capture for a second here. So there we go. Game capture is hidden, and now we have my tier list right here. So, Nocturne Totem. I can't put it any higher than C, and I also can't put it any lower than C. It's just a mid map, and even then, it's kind of a bad map. The only reason it's not absolute ass is because without Noct, there wouldn't be anything else, zombies-wise. So, Noct has to get its flowers, but it's also not as good as a lot of people, seem to think. Ooh, it's 37 degrees and sunny right now. Woo! So fun. Oh, now we're waiting for a game to capture. But no, AI is fucking worthless. Like, it's not worthless, actually. I shouldn't say that. I think saying it's worthless is going a bit too far. But it's definitely not as good as, like, a bunch of people make it out to be. Just in general. Because what people are trying to do is get AI to just take over fucking everything. And anything you can think of. They're like, yep, AI can do it better. Like, AI art. Something like that.
We need to turn the power on.
Like, I remember on Instagram seeing, some videos from an AI company where they're like, oh yeah, we made a, like, realistic-looking Transformers movie in the span of, like, I don't know, an hour and a half just using AI. It would have been, like, this movie would have cost, like, 30 or $300 million to make in real life, and it's like, well, it looks like ass. Like, you're not fooling anybody with those movies. See, I'm not really all that scared of it, but what it definitely is not, it's definitely not a good thing. Like, pretending that AI is a good thing is just wrong. Like, and I mean, like, the hyper-realistic video AI. Because I can see the use of an AI chat assistant or something, or an AI, like, you know, something along those lines. I can understand the usefulness, because, you know, it does make it even on Google, because there's that Google AI. Whenever you, like, search something up, it'll be like, oh yeah, the Google AI says this. Like, it just gathers a bunch of information from a bunch of websites. And just in general, that does seem to be pretty convenient. And I haven't minded it at all. But when it comes to the hyper-realistic photos or videos or anything along those lines, like, it's just not good. I don't think, I really don't understand how so many people are just kind of, like, blind to the fact that AI like that is just not good. Because it's so easy to make, like, fake shit about people nowadays, it's insane. Now, granted, there are also some really funny things to come from AI, which is why I kind of hate it even more. Because, like, I generally hate AI, but I also can't fully hate it, because there are some stupid-ass things that I see that just make me giggle. And because comedy is just funny. It's just kind of like, it's like making me question my sexuality of AI. I guess that's the best way to put it. Because I just don't know. But just in general, I don't think it's good. And then there are the people who take it too seriously, too, and they, like, get into like, a relationship with an AI bot that they think is a real relationship. And it's just not. Like, people actually look at an AI bot like it's their girlfriend or something, or like a Tatsune Miku. Like, people, absolute fucking weirdos, use AI to speak to their fake-ass girlfriends, and it's just really weird. Like, there are people who make fun of it online, and there are skits about it, but those skits are based off reality, and that's the scariest part about it. So, kind of just rambled for a while about AI. I'm here playing zombies. So, we're on Verrucht now. And this map introduced perks. So that's pretty cool about Verrucht. It also has an Easter egg song if you flush this toilet here 3 times, but I'm not gonna flush the toilet 3 times, because, well, I'd rather not have copyright. Okay. I need to figure out how to turn off, like, notifications of people getting on games on Steam, because that's just right where my ammo is. And it's been throwing me off the past 2 days on my short stream. Yeah, dude, that's another thing, too, that's absolutely crazy to me, is how much, like, okay, so just in general, I'm not that big of a fan of Roblox ever since the whole schlep situation started. I just haven't really been that big of a fan, I haven't played it. But dude, there are some really cool things that can happen on Roblox. It's actually kind of insane. Like the other day, me and Ryan were watching, like an Optimus Prime versus Megatron fight that was made strictly in Roblox, and it was actually really good. And then there are some games, like, again, you said you've played Verrückt on Roblox. And dude, I'm willing to bet that it was a pretty good game. Because I've played Roblox Zombies. There are some maps that are actually pretty good and pretty faithful. Oh my god. That was almost really bad. Bro. I'm just forever gonna see Cole getting onto CS2. There's only one map, but it's cool. Yeah, I know I've played Nocturne Toten on Roblox. I remember doing that. I also only looked for Roblox. I looked for Roblox Zombies like once, probably 5 years ago. And I don't even remember why I did it. Because it's not like I didn't have Black Ops 3 at the time. I think I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's see what Roblox has to offer. Like, why not? No, it's pretty cool how much shit can be made in Roblox. Oh, look at that, the flamethrower. And honestly, I'm willing to bet that the controls are better in the Roblox games. Because, like, anytime you see a big jump from my mouse, or anytime you see a cut from my mouse that just doesn't look natural, that's the game just taking over my mouse, and it's kind of really annoying. Okay, there's Jug. I need to get Jug. So if I'm thinking right, the flamethrower, no matter what, will kill the zombies that you shoot it at. Oh yeah. We got Jug. So that's like the huge thing that Verrückt improved on over Noct. It's actually really the only thing that Verrückt did, was add perks. So I'm gonna get back to that real quick. Not only did you get perks, but you also got damage traps. That was a huge one. Now you'll also notice that throughout World at War, I will not be buying Quick Revive, and that is because Quick Revive was changed in Black Ops 1 to have its solo effect. Whereas in World at War, on solo, it's not very useful. Wow. That's unfortunate. Watch, this is gonna be last. Oh no, it's not. Okay. So a pain in the ass thing about World at War is some of the zombies are super slow too, but on this map particular... Oh, I didn't even notice you called Project Lazarus. I'm assuming you're talking about the Roblox Zombies game. And dude, the last thing I played on Roblox was Football Fusion, so... Yeah, Verrückt also had separate spawns, too. Now, that's something I kind of forget about. I got really lucky and got the Jug side. Because if I'm thinking right, what you kind of want to do, I don't know whether it's you want to open up this door, or if you want to open up, from the power to speed cola. But I do remember the training strategy is running through that top room, and then running through the trap up there. And there's the Verk Sprinter right there. That's what Verk is very well known for. Wow. This mouse movement's kind of making me sad. It is not smooth at all, and I even turned on smooth mouse. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I can't remember if the strategy is opening this way or not. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want the Panzerschreck. I believe the strategy is to open this way. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So here we got Speed Cola. Then I could go grab Double Tap if I wanted to. Oh, balls. Yeah, Verk Sprinters. This map is also, in the spookiness level, it's probably significantly worse than Nocturne Totem. Like, in all honesty, you want to talk about a map in World at War that gets a bad rep, it's this map. Like, people despise this map because it's difficult. And, like, I haven't really seen it get proper, flowers. And I'll see you later, Jamin. Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably text you later. Ryan and I are thinking about doing something today. Want to see if you'll come along. So just keep an eye out for that. Oh, are we fucking serious? Oh my god, I'm moving about as... Oh my gosh. Dude, I didn't want to pick up the Panzerschreck. Okay. Wow. Bye-bye life. That's why I didn't want the Panzerschreck. Alright. Well, it's time to rank Rucked. So, Nocturne Totem is in C tier. Varuk adds perks. It adds traps. Definitely ups the difficulty. I wish I could have, talked about the creepiness factor of the map before I got killed. But I didn't. So honestly, I think Varuk is another one of those. I'm gonna put it in C tier, but I'm putting it above Nocturne Totem. I think Nocturne Totem is gonna end up being at the bottom of C tier. I don't think it deserves anything higher. Wow, sorry. Yawned there. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do there for Nock or for Rook. I mean, it's a good, solid map. It's just nothing crazy. So, I mean, they added perks and traps. That's about it. I mean, it's a fun map. It's hard, spooky, but overall, I like Verruct. I just don't think it's anything crazy enough to make me want to go out of my way to play it. Um, Now we're on Shinonuma. And immediately... Oh my god, okay. There's Peter McCain. Fun fact, there is a speedrun category where you just immediately die to Peter McCain right there. And that's the entire speedrun. You get into the game to die. And apparently what people will do is they'll go into spectator mode, or not spectator mode, no clip, and they'll just kind of like shove him through the floor. And then when you restart your match, he automatically like flies back up to his starting position. And then you just like insta-die. So there's that. And you'll get double swipe too, yeah. Yikes, not a good start for Shino Numa. The insta-die is, never what you want to see. Damn, then I only have one more map to go in World.War after this one. I'm hoping I can at least get a couple of perks. So, the things that this map added to make it unique. Well, it added one of the most iconic traps in all zombies, being the flogger. It added the Japanese zombies, so they're kind of like mimicking Japanese soldiers. The mystery box light, that's a big thing. Although I guess it could have been on Verrucht, you just really couldn't see the mystery box light on Verrucht. I would have been so pissed if I got double swiped there because my knife decided to lunge me towards another zombie. Fortunately, it didn't. But that could have been bad. You have 4 likes on that short stream. But the biggest innovation of this map, by far and away, is the addition of the first true wonder weapon in the Wonder WAW. So, the Wonder WAW, it's pretty good. Especially on this map, because you don't get your jug taken away like you do on Darius. So in all reality, I would much rather, if I want to use the Wonder WAW, I'd rather play this map than Darius. But in general, I think it's fair to say that Darius is the best map in this game. By far. And I don't think that's really controversial to say at all, either. I guess I could be wrong about that one, but... Look up to see the light. Oh, yippee, the PTRS again. Yeah, if you look up, you can see that. But the skybox is so bright in this map that I just never actually see the light that it wants me to. So I think I've got a guarantee that I have a gun good enough to take out the dogs. Because I can't remember if I said that, but that's another thing this map added. And the dogs aren't very friendly in this map. Like, you can pretty much get one shot by a dog. It's kind of really annoying and they're really broken. Like, once you get Jug, I think the hardest rounds on this map are dog rounds. I've gotten, like, 2 shot by dogs so many times it actually hurts.
Sorry, zombie. I ain't nobody's meat snack.
And right here is also a pretty decent early game camping spot. No zombies can come from behind you. Oh my god, I was so confident there was going to be a zombie over there. And then it should be like 10 more points. Yep, 10 more points and I can get the Thompson. And now I can get the Thompson. Not ESPN. Oh. Damn. I was kind of hoping it was something from NFL free agency. But it was not. Oh yeah. For a second. If I'm thinking right though, this is the training spot that a lot of people used to use. At least back in the early days. I mean, nowadays, obviously, the training spot is by the flogger. And also, you know what? Something I guess I didn't really bring up during Nocturne Toten of Erect is, I just don't think these maps have been anywhere near as good as they are in World at War on newer games. Like, the Black Ops 1 versions just don't really do it justice, and neither do the, Black Ops 3 versions, and I'm fucking dead again. Okay. I'll play one more match of Shinonuma. Try to get the Wonder off. That was me being careless. Wow. But I just don't think, any of the newer maps that are remakes of these, especially Vanguard, when it came to this map, just they just don't have the soul of these games. Now, granted, these games can get very frustrating, World at War specifically, because of how awful the knifing is in this game, A, and B, how awful the zombies are. There we go. Because the zombies will straight up suck you in to whack you. And it's not very fun. But it's definitely one of those things that you have to deal with of all time. Ooh, wow. Really had to crack my back there. Huh. It's kind of odd. Never noticed that, the lights go away a little bit after. I don't know why, either. I know it's just a reskinned Car 98K. But the Arasaka on this map just feels super right to use. Now, granted, I do use the Car 98 in Noct. And you'll probably see me use it in Doris as well. But just the Arasaka just feels so much better. Just in general. I really don't know what it is about the Arasaka, because again, it's just a reskinned Car 98. But it's just different. Then over here is the carbine and some grenades. Here, let's see. Let's see if we can knock Peter McCann down. Oh yeah. Alright. You know, why do I feel like Doris also added Carpenter? I feel like I'm wrong about that one, but it also just feels like it's right. Alright, here we go. Thompson. An absolute staple. On every World at War map is the Thompson. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, especially on Noct and Derice, it would feel like a sin to not use the Thompson. Come on, give me the Wonder Waffle.
Heavy weaponry.
You know what? This works.
Real man's toy.
This is fine. And getting back to the point I was making about the remakes and the remasters in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1. So Black Ops 3 added the little Tamantha Easter eggs in each of the World at War maps. Which, you know, I think is fine. But what I found weird about the one in Shinonuma, and the only reason I'm talking about it now, is because I'm not planning on playing any of the remakes or remasters, or not remasters, but just the remakes in general. Because, like, Tag der Toten is technically Call of the Dead Remastered, but I'm still going to be playing it because Tag der Toten is different. And there's a pretty significant amount of difference, too. Same goes for, like, Classified and, unfortunately, Blood of the Dead. So, and I'm also going to try to keep this tier list, like, in order, like, as to, kind of then have a concrete list of my number 1 through number whatever Zombies maps. And what I kind of have the idea of is... So S tier is going to end up being, like, the top 5 maps. Oh, that's disgusting. So S tier is going to be top 5. A tier is probably going to be, like, anywhere between the top 10 and top, like, 15. I guess I'm also just going to go off what feels right to put the map in. Because, like, Verrückt, it just felt right to put it in C tier. And I think I already have it, like, locked down in my head that Nocturne Toten is going to be at the bottom of C tier. Which, again, I think a lot of people are going to hate. A lot of people are going to hate the fact that Nocturne Toten is lower than they think it should be because it's the first map ever. But I am not going to be grading Noct on, like, an absolute curve. Because I think it would be disingenuous to grade it like that. Because, like, if you wanted to get really technical, Nocturne Toten is probably a top 5 map if you do factor in the fact that it is the first map ever. But I'm just not gonna grade it like that. So. Because I remember, like, looking back, and I'll probably end up watching it at some point, but I made a top 5 Zombies maps a while ago. Back when I was still in high school. Probably, like, actually, it might have been middle school, honestly. Like, I really don't remember. But what I do remember seeing is that I had Nocturne Toten as my number 5 map. Which was just not true in the slightest. I really don't know why I decided to, sprout such a lie. But just thinking, I think it was like Nocturne, Toten, Derice, Derizendrack, Origins, and Mob of the Dead. And obviously, Derizendrack, Origins, and Mob of the Dead are all looked at as top 5 maps. And even Derice in a lot of scenarios. But Noct? Noct in the top 5? I don't know what younger me was on about. So, that's another big reason I wanted to make this series, is because I ended up watching a Mr. T Alexify video where he was watching, or reacting to somebody's takes. And at some point in the future, I do want to get, you know, like every Zombies game, like World War II and all those games. Oh, sweet, we get Jug right away. But I do want to get, like, World War II, even Advanced Warfare, and play Exo Zombies. Because, like, yeah, I know a lot of people hate Exos, but I've also never played it, so how am I going to give my opinion on it without having played it first? So, Like, I have every Treyarch Zombies map. I have a good amount of Infinite Warfare. Well, I mean, I guess I do have Vanguard. I just have Vanguard exclusively on Xbox. And I haven't played it since it came out. Like, that game is genuinely terrible. And I don't even want to think about going back to Vanguard. But I guess if Vanguard maps show up, because Treyarch did work on Vanguard, so technically I would have to include Vanguard, which hurts my soul. Okay, come on, give me the Wonder Waff. But I just can't even be bothered to think about playing Vanguard. Ooh, the PPSH! Oh yeah. Absolute staple of World at War is the PPSH. The first teddy bear of the video. It's also just kind of interesting to look back at these World at War maps and even looking at like the Black Ops 1 maps as to how simplistic they are. You get into the game, and, you know, up until Derice, there isn't an Easter egg to accomplish, and even then in Derice, there's not too much of an Easter egg. And then you get to Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 is more of the same to Derice. Like, you don't— oh my god, no, no, no. Oh! Oh my god, what? That would have not slid in today's Zombies. Holy. I have no idea how I lived. Jesus Christ, dude. God, the regeneration in this game is crazy. So apparently what I've heard is that Jug in World at War particularly just kind of gives you insane regen. So instead of it actually just increasing your base health from 150 to 250, it just gives you a crazy amount of regeneration. So that had to have been just carrying my life there. And I know a lot of people hate Double Tap 1 as well. They say that it wastes ammo. I just say that that's a skill issue. I think a lot of people have also grown up to realize that Double Tap 1 isn't wasting ammo. If you suck with it, you just suck with it. It's just a skill issue at that point. Okay, box is over there. Because it's not too hard to just stop shooting once a zombie falls over. But maybe that's just my thoughts of it. I could be wrong. Oh wow, I forgot where box was in this hut. This is kind of a horrible spot. Oh fuck. Damn it. No. Oh, I didn't want this. Honestly, I'd take anything. Oh, yeah, especially the MG42. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. God, this is sad, though, because now I have to get rid of the MG42 or the PPSH for the Wonder Waff whenever I get it. What's gonna be nice on Derice's, though, I'm gonna be able to just sit on the catwalk and camp with, like, both the PPSH and the MG42. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I have enough money to buy Speed Cola once I open that. Because I know it's guaranteed Speed Cola.
Son of a bitch.
So there's no point in going over there without 3K. Alright.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn, bro, it's 12:30 and I'm tired as fuck. Oh, you know what? I really could make... Yeah, I'll do it later. But I could make my round screen a little bit taller and a little bit wider. Because then you can see what perks I have.
Oh shit! I think it's still just hit next week.
God, dude, there were just... You know, no games were intended for short streams.
Is it just me or is it raining blood?
And it's just so obvious to me that they aren't. Like, at least you can see my crosshair and, like, my gun, like, right front and center.
He's a lot prettier without a head.
Damn, we got 9K, okay. The PPSH is so lightweight, I might have to keep it. Like, fortunately here for World at War, you can see every perk that, you know, you get in World at War. Because if you're getting more than Jug, Double Tap, and Speed Cola, you're just wasting points unless you're playing multiplayer.
Too bad we ain't keeping score. Look at all the flesh flying.
Okay, we grab the nuke. We clear out. Alright, and now we just go and run and try to hit for the Wonder WAF. Oh my god, that's such a tease. I'm so disappointed.
You freaking stink! Gotta be faster than that, maggot sack.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to keep the PPSH and get rid of the MG42, unfortunately.
Meat snack.
The bar, bro. I do not want the bar.
Do it again, I'll bite you,
Garbage.
freak sack.
Bro, these sounds are fucking kooky crazy.
Those dogs. No match for the U.S. Marines.
Nope, go away. Alright.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there we go.
Wonder waffle.
We got the Wonder WAF, finally.
How freaking sweet is that?
So now we can officially start the strategy. So if you use one trap in this map, does it lock out the other traps? And now, by no means am I a professional on Shinonuma, but I do know the basics of what to do to get to high rounds. So you run around over by the flogger, you try to get all the zombies on the map trained up behind you. Try not to get stuck like that, because 99.9% of the time it will end in your demise. Then you fire the Wonder WAW. Oh fuck. And then you live. You're very low, but you live. Then I'm not sure if dogs actually get, like, more health as the game goes on or not. But I know another thing you can do is just start the trap and go prone underneath it. Jesus Christ. So what I do know for a fact, though, is that there are only 24 zombies that spawn on each round. So there we go. That could have been bad. So realistically, I don't need to get every zombie on the map trained up at once. Because, like, this will definitely hit the 10. The big thing is you want to hit the 10 zombies that the Wonder WAW can kill. Because then here's the last 4. Just gonna make sure that I didn't miss any. Yep, this is it. So then let's see. Then I have 3 shots for the dog round, and if there are 6 dogs per round, then you can literally just use... If I'm thinking right, that is the strat, though, is to only use the Wonder WAW. So I think on round 20, just because I don't think I really need to go to a higher round than that, or I guess I'm round 21, because I want to see how the dog round works. Oh fuck, okay, I'm dead here. That's the only problem I see, is the fact that it's so easy to just get trapped between multiple zombies. And yeah, I'm just gonna quit this stream. Or not stream, quit this map. Then we're gonna do one match of Darius, but before we do that, it's time to get rid of the game capture, you up, and pull you down. So, Shinonuma, definitely a step up from Verrückt, but I don't think it's enough to have earned B tier. Like, if anything, it would be bottom of B, but I just don't see it. I do really think that in general, World at War is fun, but it's also mid. Um, I mean, it adds the Wonderwaff, which is really cool. You know, obviously the Wonderwaff is fun. It adds Hellhounds, which I think are a great addition. I know Hellhounds are hit or miss for quite a few people, which is surprising. But I like the guaranteed max ammos. And then it adds the randomized perk system, which I think is honestly a positive because then it changes the way you play every time. So I do like that. So overall, I do think Shinonuma is the highest end World at War map we've played so far. But again, it's just nothing crazy. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but you know, it's definitely like knocked. There was no real footing. It was just a game mode added. Verrückt, you know, they kind of start tiptoeing a little bit. Then by Shinonuma, they're kind of like, striding away. And I know in the files too, if you give all of your, if you just do the /give all command, you do get like what's essentially a pack-a-punched, starting pistol, which obviously they didn't add until later. Real quick, what I'm gonna do, actually, you know, I'm not gonna mess around with that yet. So I'm gonna turn on game capture, get rid of Google from my main screen for YouTube. And then boom, we're gonna jump right back into World at War. And we're gonna be on Darice. In this map, the first ever Easter egg. Without it, no pack-a-punch.
think we need to turn the power on. Hoorah.
So this map is just super innovative. It also added the teleporters. Unfortunately, the Wonderwaff isn't very usable on this map, just because it will take away your jug. But it also introduced, like, the greatest camping spot of all time by the, catwalk. So, I mean, overall, this map is absolutely great. Like, obviously, does it have its flaws? Yes, but it's just so good. And I think the main flaws are the fact that it's in the World at War engine. Like, if this map was released as it is in World at War and Black Ops 1, I mean, it would literally... Like, if this map and Kino der Toten swapped places, not only would you get that boss zombie that was originally supposed to be on Kino, but this would then probably be the great... I mean, granted, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, it's like, okay, well, is the reason Darice looked at so fondly? Because if Kino der Toten was replaced in Darice's spot, it would probably be looked at the same way we look at Darice. Whereas nowadays, I think the kind of consensus, thoughts on Kino is a good map, but it's also largely overrated. Which, at the same time, it's like, Kino is still a great map. I still fucking love Kino. Oh my god, my accuracy is going crazy right now. But Kino doesn't even have, like, a fly trap Easter egg like Darice does. Darice has the first ever Zombies Easter egg. It's also the first map to consistently add zombies into the game. So there's no cap of 24. So, there's that. They figured it out a bit better later on. The big thing about this, honestly, if this was released in Black Ops 1, would the Wonder Waff take away your jug? Or would they have that figured out?
Find you, Hop.
So I don't know, there are a lot of questions about that, at least in my opinion, like in my mind, but,
Swim in your skin, maggot whores.
you know, obviously it came out World at War, and it's looked at as, it should be, as the best map in World at War, as the end of a really good Call of Duty game. Whereas Kino originally was supposed to be that end, it just came out too late. And I don't think Black Ops 1 would have done nearly as well if it weren't for Kino der Toten releasing in the beginning. So I guess that's another thing too. Although I would love to see Treyarch like revisit Kino der Toten in World at War and add that boss zombie that was supposed to have the chainsaw guy. That would be fun. But no. Oh, the other... Actually, no. Yeah, no, there's another big thing this map added, and that's the monkey bombs. The monkey bombs didn't exist until this map. So, you know, that's pretty cool. This map really did add a lot to Call of Duty Zombies. You can also throw the monkey in here and listen to it get tortured. So that's something. Another thing you can do, you can't do it on this map, you can prone in front of the perks and get 25, or not 25 points, but, you know, you get 20 or you get 30 points, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It would make sense for your second one to get 30, but I guess you don't. I thought you might have. But you get 20 points for proning in front of a perk. And it says 25, but it will never give you 25, because I don't think World at War is intended to put you in the digits of 5. So. I guess that's something. You know, I guess I could turn on the power, since I'm over here. But now, whenever I want to, I can decide to go grab Jug. And we get the MG42. Let's go. That's hype. I mean, this map, just in general, is so sick. It's so classic, too. I don't know, I can't hate Derice. I don't love it as much as I used to. I wouldn't say it's a top 5 map, but it's definitely in the top 10. I don't think you can argue that. And then, you have one of the best Easter egg songs of all time, too. If you interact with all the brain jars around the map. Oh my god, I'm dead. God fucking damn it, dude. You know what? No, I'm just done. I'm done playing World at War. Oh, that sucks. That's really fucking annoying. But for the final time today, because I am going to end stream after this, we will be taking a peek at the tier list. And Derice 110% deserves to get not only the first B, but the first A tier. So we're skipping a whole tier from World at War and giving Derice A tier. I know I didn't survive very long on it, but that doesn't mean that I haven't played the map before. And I can't rate it A. I mean, there are so many things that Derice added that, you know, innovated zombies forever. And again, if World at War hadn't ended on Derice, I don't think Black Ops 1 would have done as well. Because I think 5 would have been looked at as a really hard map, and that would have been a launch map. And I believe Ascension would have also been a launch map. But I don't think people would like Ascension as much because of those monkeys. Granted, a lot of people don't like the Nova Crawlers on Kino in 5, but you'd also have to think Kino wouldn't be as iconic of a map either because people would probably get pissed off at that big old boss zombie, so people would be hating on it too. So overall, I think Derice was the perfect end for World at War Zombies, and it definitely was the beginning. It was the beginning of the storyline too, where Shinonuma had the characters. Derice expanded on them a bit more, and Derice has also been remade plenty of times, and then obviously the Giant, which is a reimagining of it more or less. Which I will end up playing the Giant, just because it is decently different, kind of, I guess, but not insanely different. So I will end up playing the Giant when I do get to Black Ops 3. But for now, this is the end of the World at War run. And I guess honestly, what I could do is keep track of what round I survived to in each of these games, but I'm not going to. So yeah, that's about it for this stream. Thank you everyone who tuned in, and Black Ops 1, at least the start of Black Ops 1, I should be doing tomorrow. And then hopefully I get done with Black Ops 1 and start Black Ops 2 on Monday, or maybe even Sunday night. So we'll see. I'll figure it out.